What is the felony murder rule in Oklahoma? I'm Tulsa attorney James Wirth, and that is the issue we're dealing with today in this video, the felony murder rule. And essentially, under Oklahoma law, as well as the law in other states, there are different types of murder. You got your second-degree murder, your first-degree murder, manslaughter, negligent homicide, a lot of different options. But the felony murder rule deals with a scenario where you could be found guilty of first-degree murder or second-degree murder without actually committing the killing, causing the death. And what it does is it allows prosecutors to have a conviction of first-degree murder without the normal required elements of a first-degree murder case or a second-degree murder case. So what it provides is that in order to convict somebody of felony murder, you need obviously the death of a human occurring as the result of an act or event which happened in the commission of another felony caused by a person engaged with the defendant while in the commission of a felony. And then they also have to prove that underlying crime. So long story short, if you're committing a felony offense and as a result of that felony offense, even though you had no intent for someone to get hurt, if someone gets killed, you can be charged with felony murder. And felony murder can be first-degree murder if it is a more serious felony offense, and it can be second-degree murder if it is another felony that's not as serious. So if it's forcible rape, robbery with a dangerous weapon, kidnapping, escape for lawful custody, eluding an officer, first-degree burglary, arson, murder of a person other than the deceased, shooting or discharge of a firearm, intentional discharge of a firearm, unlawful distributing or dispensing of controlled or dangerous substance, trafficking in illegal drugs, or manufacturing or attempting to manufacture controlled or dangerous drugs. If it's any of those more serious felonies, and as part of commission of that crime, somebody dies, you can be charged with first-degree murder. If it is not one of those felonies that you're alleged to have committed, but a different felony, and someone dies as a result of that, even though you did not cause the death, and even though you did not have an intent for there to be death, because it occurred as a consequence of your commission of a felony, then it is murder. And in this case, if it's not one of those more serious underlying felonies, it would be second-degree murder. So that is the felony murder doctrine. It is popular in Oklahoma as well as in some other states. It makes it easier for prosecutors to convict somebody of first-degree murder without having to prove, actually intent on someone being killed. If you're dealing with a scenario where the state is making allegations against you, you're going to want to talk to an attorney privately, confidentially about the facts of your case. Seek legal advice that way. To get that scheduled with somebody at my office, you can go online to makelaweasy.com.